Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mel.
Girl, let me tell you, I only had maybe a little less than half of that drink.
When you're drinking, you just gotta drink more.
I am a strongly worded email.
Actually, that feels in line though.
That is not true.
No, listen. And every now and again, when somebody get out of line, you just yell, "Pop the trunk."
I'm the juice to her gin. Did we hit record?
Is it working? Is it on?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin and Juice podcast. My name is Melissa.
My name is Melanie.
And we're real life sisters. We get on this podcast every single week, talk about what the heck we want to talk about. We're doing a virtual episode because I'm in it very cold, very, very cold New York. I forget oftentimes how cold it is here. But we want to thank our sponsors in the meantime.
We do Masterclass and ZocDoc are the sponsors that I will tell you about a little later in the episode.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I had to grab a pillow because my back hurts. Yeah, it's like snow on the ground. Well, on top of buildings. There's actually no snow like where people are walking, but on top of the buildings, it's snow, and it's literally like 32 degrees maybe. It's been really cold, really, really cold. Okay, so we're going to start with long story short. Mel says she thinks she has a couple long story shorts this week.
I just have a quick one. That's just a funny story. And then you can talk about NAACP.
Oh, yes. NAA, by the way.
Oh, NAACP. So very quickly, I was getting my hair done the other day, and somehow the stylist and I started talking about she always plays music on her TV, so I'm thinking maybe that's what prompted us to talk about the Bow Wow B2K concert. They're about to go on tour.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, she's like, oh my gosh, like, no, I have no one to go with. And I was like, me too. Like, I have nobody that knows or like loved 2000s music like me. Like, nobody is Bow Wow fan, B2K. And she was like, oh, I was trying to go. And I was like, well, when is it? I'll go. And so that turns into me looking up tickets. And it just so happens that the day that they are in LA is the same day Greg and the girls are going on a cruise with Greg's brother. They're going for a weekend, and the concert just happens to be that weekend. So I was like, oh my gosh, girl, this is made that we're supposed to do this. So I'm like, okay, I only like sitting close. So if you're not trying to spend whatever the cost is to sit close, then we shouldn't go together. We end up, she's like, girl, I'm down. Plus, I'm like a Bow Wow fanatic. Like, I love Bow Wow. And I'm like, oh, girl, this is amazing. So I buy the tickets for us to be in the front. I'm waiting for the tickets to hit my inbox because then I'm going to send her hers. Like, we're all excited. So the tickets come to my inbox, and I open them, and it says, you have your meet and greet package. And I said, I think I accidentally bought tickets. And she was like, what? I said, oh my gosh, I think. And so this thing says that I bought meet and greet tickets for the two of us. We're going to get to take a picture with Bow Wow in the back. We're going to get a little packet like merch. Listen. I am a fan of these people, but I'm just not that kind of person. I don't care to take a picture. I don't really want the merch. I didn't want that. Like, I just wanted to sit close and like scream like it's the year 2001 and I'm watching, 106 in Park. Like, that's the vibes I wanted. But now me and her, these very grown women with children,
it's hilarious,
taking pictures backstage with little Bow Wow. You just don't know the way you move. So anyway, that was really funny. I just remember.
Oh my
God. Let me say this other thing that is hilarious. We got invited to the gospel concert of one of the private schools here in LA. One of McKinley's friends, her mother, it was the girl's birthday. So her mother invited us to this gospel concert that apparently is a big deal in LA. I had no idea, but it's like the private school, right? Like LA, if you're not from here, LA is very much like a private school place. Like everybody's like,
no matter where you are in LA, the question they're going to ask is, what school does your kids go to? And this
Yeah.
is a class assessment. They are judging you on the answer to this question 100%.
Very bizarre, because I'm like, the public school, like, I don't, what the school. So everybody thinks I'm poor, and that's okay. I am. Regardless, the public school. Okay, there are a number of public schools, but like the one all the big time celebrities take their kids to, that's the one we got invited to. When I'm walking
Not
into
Sierra Canyon.
no.
The other one.
That's the other one
that's like the other one.
That's like the athletic, I feel like, private school. Like, if your kids are athletes or if you want them to be athletes, you take them to Sierra Canyon. This is the other one. It's called Campbell Hall. Okay. So anyway, we get invited when the line is long, and I'm like, this is a lot. When we're walking in, I think I see Seal first, like the scene, goodbye a rose that. So like, he's standing there, right? They're also, remember the actor from Tyler Perry's, remember he treated her bad and then he ended up getting paralyzed and the movie ended with him in the bathtub?
Yeah.
I remember it. Okay. He is walking and I'm like, this is okay. This is really fancy. When we go inside it's like a audit, not even an audit. It's massive. We go inside, get our seats, and someone says, oh, there's Beyonce and Jay-Z. And I was like, the Beyonce and Jay-Z?
Because there's so many.
So I zoom in on my camera because I'm far from them. It's literally Jay-Z. No, yeah, Jay-Z on the end, Beyonce, some person I don't know, Kelly Rowland's husband. A little further is Mama Tina, the twins. It was the boy and the girl, Rumi and Sir. So then we're the kids are singing, and I'm like, well, is Blue is this her school? So I'm looking, they have a program. So I'm looking and I didn't found Blue Carter. It says Blue Carter. I didn't found Blue Carter's name. Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's 300 children in this choir. So I'm scanning this massive choir from where I can see, and I'm all zoomed in trying to find Blue Ivy. End up spotting her. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's, even from here, she's beautiful. Has just big blonde, the braided hair. She's amazing. Anyway, as we're there, Erica Campbell comes out. And I said, now, do they have guests at a high school? It's not even a high school. It goes K through 8. They have guests at this concert? So Erica Campbell comes out. The girl next to me is like, girl, look at the program. So then I look in the program and I'm like, oh, there is a guest list. So it's Erica Campbell, Dietrich Haddon, Major, Michelle Williams, because of course all of the Destiny's Children are there.
Hold on, I just pulled up your list. Erica Campbell, Michelle Williams, Dietrich Haddon, Major, Myron McKinley, Jimmy McDuffie.
Yeah.
Okay. Sherry Ravenel.
Yep.
And TC Burrell. I'm so sorry to these last few people. I don't know who they are.
Yes, so those last 4 people had no idea, but they sounded amazing. Okay. The girl who was standing next to Blue Ivy, okay, she at one point came down. They were singing He's Able. He's able. She came down and had the solo. She was the best singer there. Okay. The best. She sounded amazing. And Blue is just like doing the things. At one point, Mama Tina came up and gave an award to somebody at the school, and she, like, you can tell Blue is like hype, like, yes. And even when Michelle Williams came up to sing, and she's saying, when Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. Yeah. So it was way more than I thought. We were going to this little 6th grade gospel concert. They're gonna sing I love Jesus, Jesus loves me, and we're gonna go home. Was not that at all. Me and the kids came dressed very casually. People were like nicely dressed, more nice than us. Kyle Richards and Mauricio.
Oh, you did say that. Yeah. Yep.
They were there. That's a fine man in person and on the television. Let me tell you now. I said that's him, all right. That's him. Their kids were there. I'm trying to even read. There were so many celebrities there that I was not prepared. I had no idea. So anyway, that's those are the two long story shorts I have to say.
Those were
Apparently,
very good
everybody
long
gets
story
their kids to Campbell Hall. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's public. It's public, right?
I
There's
felt
video.
like it is, but we can have her bleep it.
Okay, there are videos circulating
Yeah,
of
that's why I thought it was
the
public.
concert. So that's why I thought I wouldn't have said the name if not, but there are videos circulating of this concert, and
And I'm sure they have really great security at this.
oh my gosh, so let me tell you this. So at the end, we go out to meet the girl that we know. It's her birthday. So we're out there with our flowers. We're saying happy birthday. As we're standing there waiting for her, Blue comes out and she clearly has security. And she's like on the phone, I'm assuming calling her mom, I don't really know. But she says, I think it was her. She says, I have my security with me. Yeah, where are you? And I was like, what a life. What a life. This is
She
just
said, "Where are you? I don't see you. I don't have eyes on you. Is security with you?" That was the conversation.
right. It was just a few people. I think because I mean, in addition to being around y'all, but I also have worked in entertainment for a very long time and I have been around celebrities, and I recognize that it's not always the appropriate time to ask for a picture. And so I probably never ask because I lean more towards like you're a person, I want to respect the fact that you're here for your children. Like
Mhm.
you're here for your kids. So I
Mhm.
didn't want to, but a few people out there were trying to take pictures with Blue Ivy. And the security was like, no pictures. No. People are like, we can't take a picture with her. No. So I mean, they was taking pictures from afar, but he wasn't letting them take pictures with her.
Yeah.
But anyway, those were my long story shorts. It was
Those are excellent, Mel.
was not prepared for. So I'll be back with my Bow Wow story in about a month.
That was a fun, unexpected long story short. Long story short, that was great.
Yeah.
I will piggyback off of the celebrity train ride and just say we did the NAACP.
Okay. Is
You have
that
to
a
say
thing where they're not saying double?
get the double out.
Oh,
Get the
okay.
double out. It's NAACP. We have all
Interesting.
Oregon rejected this, but they are insisting upon that we say NAACP. So we
Okay.
did the dinner, we did the creative awards that Kev and Angel co-hosted. They did a fantastic job. And then we also did like a BET and NAACP are like teaming up. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's like a partnership that they have going on. The long story short of this is that there were tons of people in the room as well. But the person you guys want to know that came through the door was Tiny and T.I.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They
in
came
the
to
midst
the
of the beef.
okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
came strolling, and I said, not y'all in the middle of a beef. Y'all just,
They're not worried.
I mean, when I tell you not a care in the world, they are unfazed by
Hello?
Curtis Jackson. They
Listen.
came in with finger up because they were a little late. Came in finger up, sat down, ate their salmon. Nick Cannon shouted. I sat right next to Nick Cannon, by the way. Was having full conversations with him like we were longtime friends. You hear me?
I love it.
Having full conver. I said, "You gonna eat that?" He said, "No. I feel like I'm gonna get bubble guts."
Oh. Hello?
Because he was hosting, we had full conversation. Anyway, there was tons of people in the room, but that's who I was like, you mean you had time to show up for dinner?
Right.
You in the middle of a beef. So yeah, they showed up. And just speaking of this, well, first let me let you do this ad mail before I go to this Tiny T.I. situation. It's not my long story short, but I want to tell y'all what I had learned about this whole situation.
All right. Well, speaking of being in rooms with certain people who are getting celebrated, many of the times they have knowledge in a particular area. And that's why I'm so excited to tell you about our first sponsor of this episode, and that is Masterclass. I enjoy hearing from people, learning from people who have mastered or become experts in their field. Particularly, as I have said many, many times as we talk about Masterclass, as I am in this space of, being I don't even know what you call it, trying to be somebody's journalist child, trying to report accurate information is what I'm trying to do. But with that comes a certain skill set. You have to be good at storytelling, you have to be good at research, you have to be good at navigating different spaces. And so Masterclass has been amazing because they have people who have given classes on those kinds of things. And so if you have something that you want to maybe learn more about, want to get better at, Masterclass can be amazing for you. They even have an interesting one, which is not related to like the journalist aspect I was just talking about, but something we probably can all benefit from, in case you want to negotiate your next raise or negotiate something, something for pay. They have a lesson from super agent Rich Paul or FBI negotiator Chris Voss. Imagine learning how to negotiate from an FBI negotiator. Those are different things, it's different stakes, different things happening, but learning what tactics they use and how they do it, I feel like could be actually very interesting and probably useful regardless of the situation. So that's an interesting one that you probably have never even thought of, but you can do. They also have a class where you can develop good, repeatable habits with Atomic Habits author James Clear. That's a book that I have and love, and always would love hearing from James Clear. I have that book low-key around here somewhere, but they have a masterclass. So regardless if you have the book or not, they have a masterclass with him. So with Masterclass, you can learn from the best to become your best. With plans starting at $10 a month billed annually, you get unlimited access to over 200 plus classes taught by the world's best business leaders, writers, chefs, and more. With Masterclass, you get thousands of bite-sized lessons across 13 categories that can fit into even the busiest of schedules. 88% of surveyed members feel that Masterclass has made a positive impact on their lives. Amen to that. So right now, our listeners can get an additional 15% off any annual membership at masterclass.com/GJ.
DJ.
That's masterclass.com/GJ for 15% off. Masterclass.com/GJ.
All right, very good. A couple things that number one, so actually, Mel, you could go through the actual chronology of the T.I. 50 Cent beef.
I don't know if I can do the actual chronology. I'll give you the general situation of what happened.
Do it.
T.I. been wanting to do a versus with 50 Cent for a long time. They had a conversation, according to T.I., in which 50 Cent agreed to do the verses. T.I. tells him basically, I'm gonna jump out first. I'm gonna kind of put the word out. I want to see 50 Cent on the verses. So that was what T.I. told 50 after, they agreed to do this verses. T.I. comes out and does his whole whatever. 50 Cent never responds, never he acts like, whatever, nigga, I ain't know what you're talking about. So of course we never get the verses. So T.I. apparently has felt a way about him doing that to him. So T.I. goes on a podcast like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He goes on a podcast. That conversation, that topic is brought up. T.I. is upset about it. He is talking about all the reasons he doesn't like 50 Cent and why he did that. That turns into 50 Cent posting on the internet, because he gonna post if he don't do nothing else. He posts, I think, Tiny. He posted something before the Tiny thing. I think the first thing he posts was Tiny. And T.I. has said for a very long time, if you ain't really ready to die about it, you probably shouldn't.
And he said that in the song too. He said, you gonna talk about my wife? I hope you know how expensive it is. You ready to lose your life?
He has said for a long, remember when she was messing with Floyd Mayweather, he was like, if you not ready to die about her, you might want to stop. I'm just telling you now. And so that's basically what he was on again. Hey, now I kill you dead. And so he puts out songs, multiple songs. His children have now put out songs. I tell you that King get on every nerve that I have. I don't like King. That's an annoying little boy.
He just sounds like he strikes me as just like an entitled bad rich kid.
Yes. Yes. But the rest of them, you know, the other son put out a song. And so anyway, 50 Cent really has been quiet at this point. Somebody said he working on a documentary, so they might want to be quiet. But regardless, that is kind of the backstory. 50 Cent basically hasn't said anything, but T.I. and his kids have, they're not responding. They're responding to themselves because 50 ain't said nothing. But that's basically the backstory.
Okay. T.I. put a song. It's good. I listened to it. King put out a song. Huh?
I said it's amazing.
Yeah. King put out a song. I love it. Wait, you're talking about the one from the album or the diss track?
The diss.
Okay, yeah. So King put out a song. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I couldn't get through all of it. It's the tone for me. I just couldn't get through all of it. So I didn't listen to all of it. That is his name, Domani? Damani.
Like Damani.
Oh, Damani.
But no, it's Damani, but I'm saying it's like Damani.
Okay, Damani. He put out his song.
It's good. He's good, right?
Oh, I almost followed him on the TikTok afterward.
Right? Did you want to listen to the rest of his
Who are you? You got all this talent? Who? Mind you, this man done been putting out music forever and always. I just never knew. That song, but by the end of it, I said, now I have questions because I first listened to T.I.'s song and I heard him mention fire. And I was just like, oh, I'm sure fire has some meaning. I moved on with my life. Domani said firebug. I said, okay, this got meaning. I need to understand. So then I went on the TikTok and I said, can y'all tell me what the fire mean? I Googled searched on TikTok and they said his mama died in the fire and he allegedly, this is all alleged, he allegedly started the fire that his baby mama and their son together was in. And I said, well, that can't be right. There's no way that is right. But everybody keeps saying it. But you know how stuff goes off on the internet. One person hear one thing wrong and everybody just picks up on it. And everybody's daisy chaining to somebody else's information, but nobody's actually, got the root information. So I said, this has got to be wrong. Let me phone a friend. And by the friend, I mean the Threads. I said, let me ask Threads.
Threads is the friend to TikTok for you?
Yeah, Threads is the friend to TikTok. So I said, let me ask Threads what this means. Because Google ain't going to know. That's out. Y'all move too slow to catch up to what's happening in this very moment. So I said, let me ask Threads. Hey, y'all, what does the fire mean? Because it can't be what I'm looking up. And they said, that's absolutely what it means. That's 100%. Then they sent me the video of the ex. I don't know if they were married. So maybe baby mama, I'm not quite sure what their previous relationship was, but I'm going to say baby mama, not as disrespect, but as a matter of relation. Of her. Did you see this video?
I don't know that I have.
Melanie. Who did I send it to? I must have sent it to me, Greg, and Joshua. They posted this video and the girl is like, they have reporters and she's like, yes, Mr. Jackson set my house on fire. He was at my house on Monday and said, I will send someone to kill you. And now my house is on fire. They were like, so you think? No, I don't think. He set my house on fire. I couldn't even get downstairs. I had to jump out the window with my child. Oh, you want me to play it? I will. Hold on. Hold on. I'm about to play it. This is on Access Hollywood.
He threatened me on Monday. He did. He threatened me. Look, watch what I'll do. I'll have someone come kill you. He threatened me. He threatened me on Monday, and this is what he did. How long were you two together? We were together for 13 years. The relation just ended over a year ago. He cannot accept that I have moved on with my life. And he feel like he's going to strip me of everything. And I didn't allow it. I fought back, and this is what he's trying to do. He tried to kill me and his own child. Why do you know that? He threatened me. He told me he would. He told me he would have someone come do something to me. He told me he would say, watch what I do. I have someone come kill you, and that's what he did. That's what he did. things that he would. I know he did. There's not a doubt in my mind or my son's life. I know he did. What happened? I know he did. Anything? Did you see anything? Someone threw something through the window and the house just ignited. Couldn't even make it downstairs. We had to jump out the window. Do you think he hired someone to do it? Yes, of course. I know he's too much of a coward to do anything himself. You're blaming 50 Cent for this? Yes.
He released a statement saying he was happy everyone got out alive.
He didn't even. If you release a statement, if you care about the show, he has made no. Mr. Jackson.
Wow.
I said, first of all, how did this not come across my timeline?
Mm-hmm.
That's first of all. Second of all, ooh, child. He got some nerve. The way he goes at people is crazy. This is all alleged. But to have this in his world, this rumor.
And it don't stop him from doing nothing. It don't stop nothing over there, honey. Don't stop his shine.
Listen, again, allege. But in the world in which all of this allege is happening, and I'm answering the question, what do I believe in this alleged world?
Yeah.
I believe that baby mama. I believe her. In the alleged world, I would believe her.
Yes. What a minute.
And I find it really interesting that 50 Cent always goes after, like, if there's a herd of, I don't know, animals, the one that's in the back that's like the weakest link, that's always who he goes after. And the fact that T.I. and all of them are like, it is women. Actually, yeah, it's women.
Did you hear? You heard what Tip named off all this for Tierra Marie. He named off all the women that he was making the song for. You didn't hear it?
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Oh my, it's the ending. Oh my gosh, the song is so great. But at the ending, he lists all the women that 50 then came after. It's very nice. I said, that's nice.
Oh, I need to listen to the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah, he is a bully. He is a bully. He goes after women.
Bully. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. It's the reason I never find his stuff funny. I don't. I never. Yeah, 50 stuff is never funny.
Just come across as a mean.
Yeah, he comes. And the moment I turned on, and even if I thought it was funny, I turned on him when he went after. Is her name Naturi?
Oh, Naturi, yeah.
On Power.
That was so weird.
And it was so mean-spirited.
It was. Like, why would you do that?
And unnecessary. That was the other thing. I found it to be unnecessary. But he didn't just go after her. He also went after Rotimi.
Yeah.
And it was like, these people are on your show. Like,
yeah. That's why it's so odd.
It's like, are you trying to, again, be the bully? Like, I'm the one who signed your checks. You're on my show. I can do and talk about you however I want. I don't know. I just feel like, yikes, yuck. It's a no. So anyway, I'm surprised he hasn't come back after, but maybe he is doing a documentary. I don't know.
They said, because I was going to say, you know what? That's very nice, Tip, but you know good and well you got your own allegations. I'm not sure if you're the person we want wearing the cape, sir. Why would you? Listen, I loved, obsessed over T.I., okay? Loved. That last lawsuit, I just about cried because I'm like, we can't now, sir. There's so many things that have come out. And so I'm so mad because here you have two terrible, alleged. There's a lot of allegations surrounding these two men. And it's like,
what are TIs, man? What are TIs?
Oh my gosh, girl.
I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me one.
Okay, it has been long said that he and Tiny engage in, they have an open-ish styled relationship in which they constantly entertain third parties in their relationship. But those encounters allegedly lead to people being drugged, assaulted in different ways, like a lot of things that have happened that is alleged to have happened that involve him. Mm-hmm. Much of which just include being drugged. Like that's what the people say. Nothing has been proven, but that's what the people say. A lot of people.
The
Yeah, somebody just said they've been talking about that. It's been a long, like back when I lived there used to be so many stories of like Tiny was seen going out of a hotel this morning after she done banged on the door because he was in the room with somebody, and like phones get taken. Like it's anyway, go ahead though.
it's all alleged. We're just gonna move
Yeah.
on. I what I hate about this is that, dang, that's really too bad, child, because I don't know. And you really don't want what you don't want is for 50 Cent to do a documentary and now everybody looking at you. And then what happens is that then the Fed be like, what's going on over there? And then now you in a Diddy situation.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, but 50 Cent, that's what I'm saying. 50 Cent, everybody should just shut up. Like, thank you, T.I., for like attacking him because nobody else will, because 50 is so evil that like a lot of people won't go up against him. So like it's cool that like T.I., T.I. ain't got hey, what did he say in that song? I'll take a sledgehammer to an ant or to an insect. Take a hammer to it. I can't even think. I'm trying to recall the tune and how he said it. But regardless, that like how he is coming every time. He coming every time.
Well, that's what I was going to say, is that this is really unfortunate because with all the success this man has had, T.I.'s who I'm talking about, he seemed like, nigga, I will kill you.
Yeah.
Like, you put out this documentary if you want to, and I will kill you. And then you'll be dead, I'll be in jail. And that's what it's going to be.
That'd be his energy. Anyway.
Well, that Damani is, that song is, it was just, he just as cool as a cucumber. Mm-hmm. The little Miss Jackson sample was excellent. So good. Anyone who samples, sorry, Miss Jackson, is that Outkast?
Yeah.
Outkast samples just do something for me. They are just some of my favorite. Beyoncé does it with the horn. Like, it's just some of my favorite samples. So I was like, and I love a good sample. I don't love like an interpolation or like a remix all the time. But I do sometimes really enjoy a real good sample. And that was a real good sample. That was a real good sample. Yeah. So yeah, child, I don't know where we go from here, because why is that man so quiet? We don't know. Is it about to be? Oh my God, I don't know. Actually, she said, my husband said that's the most peaceful diss song he had ever heard, and I agree. And I low-key them be the crazy people though, because how are you cussing me out as calm as you are?
Yeah. Oh, he did. Matter of fact, he came for Miss Tina too, because Miss Tina came to bat for Tiny, and so he 50 came at her, and in the song, T.I. was like, "This for Miss Tina, it's for Tierra Marie, this for," I can't remember the other names.
I'm gonna have to listen to the end of it because I don't remember this part. But what is so crazy? Okay, just making sure this one got her payment. What is so crazy to me is that, well, it's not crazy. There could be a disassociation where you are like defending these women in the song against this bully, but then also you are perpetrating against women if you are drugging them.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think
allege. We don't know
for sure, but there's so many people like, I feel like that's anyway.
Okay, right. Well, we'll move on. Very good. We're moving on. All alleged. We don't know anything. We're just here for entertainment purposes only. We're not even here to educate you, because what do we know? We know nothing.
Hilarious. What we do know is that finding a doctor you actually feels like discovering a diamond in the rough. We know that it can be very challenging to find a doctor these days. You want someone in network, you want someone nearby, close to you, and you want someone, most of all, that has open time slots. But let's be honest, that's just a start. You also deserve someone who really listens, makes you feel comfortable, calms your nerves, explains things clearly, tells you it's going to be okay, remember your kids' names, roots for your sports team, makes you laugh, or gives you a lollipop at the end of your visit, if that's what you like, and your diamond in the rough doctor does exist, and finding them is easy on ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book high quality in network doctors so you can find someone you love. We're talking about booking in network appointments with more than 150,000 providers across all 50 states. Whether you're looking for dermatology, dentistry, primary care, eye care, or one of the other 200 specialties offered on ZocDoc, you can easily search by specialty or symptom to build the care team that's right for you. Want to see your doctor in person? Perfect. Prefer a video visit? Great. You can do that too. You can view thousands of verified patient reviews to give you a real sense of who your doctor is. Maybe they hate small talk just as much as you do, or root for your sports team, whatever it is. You can feel confident that you can book with a doctor you know and love. Y'all know booking a doctor, finding a doctor is hard. Booking a doctor, y'all know it is a headache. It is so hard. And I have been, the whole in-network thing is a headache. Trying to you find someone perfect and then they're not in network, or they have no, like, it is just the whole process. It's like the worst part of being an adult. And so why not make that easier for you? Why not? Literally, ZocDoc can help you through this. Yeah, through this. Hello. Melissa has used ZocDoc, has talked about it a number of times on here, how just easy and seamless the process is, how finding a doctor, getting an appointment, all of that is very easy. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/GJ
GJ.
to find and instantly book a doctor you love today. That's ZocDoc, ZocDoc.com/GJ, ZocDoc.com/GJ. Thanks, ZocDoc, for sponsoring this message.
All right, moving on to TV.
Yes. Let's start with the dumbass show that airs on Thursdays called Traitors.
Okay.
Dumb. Melissa called it from the very beginning of this season that Rob was going to win. She has said that. She was correct. Spoiler, if you haven't watched, sorry, but I have things to say. Melissa was right. Rob won. But you want to know why Rob won? Because white women love to vote against their interests. That's why. In the midst of multiple people telling Mara that she should get Rob out, you know what she does? Keep Rob in, you dummy. And then she kept saying, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. And I mean, from the last episode through to the reunion, she's like, I'm so dumb. And everybody's like, no. And I was in here screaming, yes, dummy. Yes, you are. Own it. Stop telling her she's not dumb, because she is. She's an idiot. I don't care. Dummy.
I think that Mara was dumb the entire season. I thought she was naive. She was dumb. She was blind. And she's not even from the US. And yet she represents white women who vote against their own interests.
And are now like,
yeah,
I voted for. Yes, you voted to lose everything.
Yeah, she was being a dum-dum. She was being a dum-dum for some reason. So me and Kev were wherever we were, and we couldn't watch the show in real time. So the group chat is going off with Mel, Joshua, and Imara, to the point where I start telling Kev, I already knew what was going to happen. But based on what they were saying, I was like, oh no, maybe it's something different. I thought maybe Mara all of a sudden locked in, believed Tara, and they voted. What I actually started thinking was they voted Rob out, and then they ended with Eric. And then they realized Eric is the winner. I was like, maybe this is the twist. No, it ended up being it worked exactly how that's how it was going to happen. The problem that I had, it was the reunion for a couple of reasons. I thought the reunion was dumb. I thought I wanted to hear what Tiffany had to say as the black woman.
She looked amazing.
As the black woman, I wanted to hear what she had to say. I was frustrated that we didn't get to hear her. Michael, what's his name? Rappaport.
Yes.
Dumb. Whatever this clip it thing
is
like trying to make fetch happen.
Clip it. Shut up. That's not even a thing. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's literally not a thing. Shut up.
Not a thing. It's not a thing. It was coming across so like Real Housewife sassy-ish, like just like he was trying to audition to be a housewife. It was really weird. And like no one says that. Why are you doing that? And then he kept saying it was just weird. I told the group chat this, that I don't have a lot of context for when he got that snowball thrown at his face. And I feel like he 100% deserved it. Like he just 100% deserved it, just based off like the interaction that I got to know him on the show. And we're going to go to Candace. I didn't watch a lot of Potomac. Okay. So I don't have a lot of like background on her. The most I have consumed of her is on this show. Mostly what I got on Potomac when I watched, number one, I think she is a fashion icon.
It's amazing all the time.
I think she dresses, it was a couple outfits. I was like, I'm about to screenshot this and reverse Google image, because where did you get this? Like, I think that's what I remember. I remember her trying to have a baby, and I think maybe she had like infertility issues.
Yeah, she got.
And I know she was married to a white dude. That's about as much as I know. So this was like the most I've consumed of her as a person, her personality, all of those things. What I didn't like about Candace is that I wanted her to simply say, my loyalty was to the Traitors, the group of the Traitors, and my downfall was that my loyalty was to the group of the Traitors. The moment I realized Lisa was going down, I should have hopped ship. The moment I realized Rob was willing to play us, I should have played the game for myself and hop ship, and instead I didn't. And she was trying to make it seem like it was a strategy of 1, 2, 3, we're all in. Yeah. But baby, it wasn't working. And she should have been like, yeah, I thought we were all for one, or one for all and all for one. And the moment I clocked in that we won, I should have changed my strategy. But instead I held tight to the Traitors. And I didn't like that aspect.
It's weird for her to be so upset and to act like this isn't a game. Like, it's just weird. He played the game. Yeah, what do you think you signed up for? She was so like personally offended. Yeah. Like, girl. Yeah. Don't do that. This is a game. He played.
I think that all of the, I don't know what happened. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want to say he played a game, which pissed me off, but I'm a viewer, so I get to. Yeah. You in the game don't get to. Right. I get to. You don't play. Right.
Yeah. And I hate how personal this game becomes outside of the show. Like, I don't understand. I mean, outside of Ron, I feel like they did Ron dirty as a person. They were, from my understanding, Dorinda was attacking Ron as a person. If everything you are feeling is in the name of the game, then I feel like y'all got to relax on like, I played the game with integrity. Well, you shouldn't have. The name of the game is to lie, deceit, like trade, like be a traitor. I don't understand. The other thing, yes, also, I also didn't like Candace being like, I feel like the whole situation was weird. I feel, or I'm sorry, she didn't even say I feel like. She said Colton told me that Rob told Colton that Rob was a traitor. Couple things about that I thought was really weird. Number one, when they were like, no, you understand the rules of the games, you realize there's cameras everywhere. How would I have told him this and like it not have been caught on camera? But also, I also thought it was weird that she just wasn't like, why would you lie? You told me on the phone after we talked about XYZ, that, this, that, and the third. I just don't understand why it didn't go down like that. That was number one. I thought that was weird. I also thought it was weird that, actually, I said it wrong, low key, because they being Colton and Rob didn't outright say, no, I didn't. It was just like, you understand the rules of the game, right? You understand that there's cameras everywhere, right? Instead of being like, girl, no, we didn't. Like, you're grasping at straws.
I thought what they said, which I thought sounded plausible, was that Colton was saying, I think Candace is a traitor. And Rob was just like, eh? Like, he was the one saying it. And again, I think, I feel like she presented it as if Rob went to Colton and was like, she's a traitor. I know she's a traitor.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, I'm a traitor. I know she's one. So like, let's get her out. I think what actually happened was gameplay, and Rob went with it. Rob was like, yeah, we should vote for her. Kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Watch that happen. That's the other thing. It wasn't giving that
the way
Candace actually watched the show to see how things actually happen, and she was just going based off what she thought was happening in real time, and so she wasn't able to challenge again what she thought was happening versus what really happened. And what really happened was people were onto you. What really happened was you didn't have the votes to go after Rob the way that you did. What really happened was your vote looked crazy, and the faithfuls were dumb and didn't catch on that you were giving them a breadcrumb till later. That is what happened.
Yes,
like that is what happened. And so for you to be like, he's a snake, he's a this, he's a that, baby, you were just, I hate it for you as a Black woman. I do hate it for you. And I understand why you don't want to say, I let this white man outsmart me. But the reality of the show is he played the game, he played it strategically, and you were loyal to your own downfall. And you should have jumped ship.
Yep.
You should have played. Yeah, you got played. And I hate that. I do hate that for you, Candace. I understand why you don't want to. I just wish you did, because the rationale you was trying to give, I was like,
no,
yeah,
no,
that don't make sense. That don't make sense. I'm gonna say this one last thing for the people that watched I think it was season 1 of Traitors. I feel like we are giving Rob a lot of credit. I do think he's a really good player. I do think he's an excellent traitor, and he does deserve to be in the conversation as one of the best. But I feel like Cyree, I think that was her name, the season 1 traitor. Yeah, the Black lady. I feel like people have forgotten about her, and she was also excellent.
Oh, all I've seen is people being like, y'all are season 1 girl was better than Rob. I don't know what y'all talking about. Rob just had dummies for faithfuls. I've seen that commentary. I haven't seen people doing too much for him.
Well, I was like, I feel like we're forgetting. The other thing I will say about this, though, this is twofold. Actually, I don't remember where I saw this point made. Maybe I made it. I don't remember. That that part of the game as a traitor is eliminating people and leaving the dummies. It is actually saying how dumb the faithfuls were and who was left, like Mara, for example, speaks to the strategy of Rob. I actually think that's a compliment to Rob. I really do. I think he got out the right people at the right time without going undetected, and ending at the end literally with him and Mara. Which I saw that was his plan episodes ago. Yeah. Episodes ago. When they're up in the helicopter, again, he's rubbing that girl's back like, we're about to be a couple. Let's go up here and have this fake magical moment. And of course, all the other people are like, I don't want to go. I think it's a good idea for her to go. So Tara should have been like, wait, was Tara gone by then? Somebody else should have went up on that helicopter. Y'all let Rob do it, and that's only going to deepen his relationship with her and have her have more trust in him and more loyalty to him. And that is part of his gameplay.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Lipinski, the ice skater girl, said, I think she said it to Mara. I think it was her. She was trying to be nice, but she was like, girl, you're only here because you're dumb. He protected you. Like, she low-key was telling her that, and she's like, what? No, I don't know what to think. Shut up, dummy.
Yeah.
She pissed me off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And Eric's face when he realized he was so heartbroken. He was like, Let
me tell you the other thing. He didn't fight hard enough for me.
No, he didn't.
He did. So he could have done one of two things, and he didn't. He could have said to Rob, hey, let's get her out. Because at this point, it's a vote.
Yes.
Let's vote her out. Me and you go down to Traitors win.
Yes.
Or to her, listen to me. He is a traitor. He is protecting you. I'm trying to tell you, me and you, let's go to the end. And then make Rob and him, he didn't try hard enough.
At the vote, once he realized that they were about to vote against him, then he tried, but it was too late. It was too
but
late.
he gave a very defeated,
Yeah.
Kind of Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And I feel like he should have tried harder.
Mhm.
Tara also pissed me off because I felt like she deserved more energy at the reunion and they let her skate by. I think Natalie should have laid into her and not let her escape. She deserved more energy because she messed the whole thing up. The game could have gone totally different if Natalie and Tara agreed to gang up on Rob at that round table.
I feel like she probably got it. She was where she was at in Italy.
Yeah, she was at the Olympics in Milan.
Yeah, I feel like that's why she probably. It's hard to argue with somebody on a video conference. I feel like it's like lay into you and virtually you can exit or something.
Natalie, let me just get this off my chest. I don't have to fuss with you, but I just want to get this off my chest.
Yeah. All right, what a dumb show. I'm very upset by it.
But they said they're going to do a regular version. Greg said he wants to apply.
He was in here applying, and I was yeah. And then he was like sitting at the dinner table, and you had to submit a video, and he was doing it from there. And I was like, if you're for real about trying, I think you should try to see if you can search other people's auditions, because your version of sitting at the table, I think I just don't think that's very convincing. So he was like, you might be right. I should pause. So anyway, I don't know that he would be that great. I feel like he would get out early, but whatever. All the best to him. Should he choose to?
Greg would probably play in a very aggressive game and then get out early and not be the traitor. But in the hunt for the traitor, they're like, nigga, it's probably you.
Yeah, he would be Portia.
Yeah. He might be Portia.
He did it.
Yeah.
Let me just say, because I don't remember if I watched Traitors first or the Beast Games finale first. I think I watched Beast Games first and then went to Traitors.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, going from a show that's talking about one $5 million winner to then going to Traitors and they won 200,000. I said, now this is shits and giggles. Because what are we talking about? Y'all are fighting, and it was at that point, two of them could have won $200,000. This is silly. Everybody needs to stop being on Traitors and apply to Beast Game. $5 million. And on top of the main winner winning $5 million, other people won 1 million, 2 million, hundreds of thousands of dollars. What are we talking about?
I agree.
We're on the wrong show. We need to be everybody apply to Beast Games. That's what I got to say. That's what
legit. Please apply to Beast Games. Please, someone from the Patreon apply to Beast Games and make it. Beast Games is so. I was trying to tell Kev, it's like the games of Squid Games, but the strategy of Traitors.
Yeah.
The combination of the two. There's a lot of strategy, a lot of gameplay, a lot of deception, a lot of lies, but it is so. I haven't finished it. I still have 20 minutes left, but I'm happy Monica got out.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it's a good ending. Although did you watch last season?
I don't remember. I did watch it. I don't remember what happened.
The last season.
Oh, didn't they flip a coin or something?
So at the end, you put in a check of $5 million in a briefcase, and then you basically call the person's bluff. They put it in. So last season, first try, that man got hurt. I was sad because he got that woman. Oh, his deductive reasoning. Why he? It was so fascinating. This one. They went round after round after round after round after round. It went for a long time. They were not able to get each other. So anyway, it was a good episode. But that's the show. That was my point. Beast Games is the show because
Beast Games is fun. Beast Games is fun. I don't think people are saying I should go on. I'm not a good liar either. I wouldn't be good, especially if I was the traitor. I wouldn't be good because I would smile or toward the end where the camera kept panning over to Rob and you can see him kind of smirking. That would be me the whole season.
Yeah.
That would be me the whole season.
Yeah. Did you see I forgot which country it is, Traitors, but they had a set of sisters. Were they twins or just?
Yeah, it's sisters. I started watching it, but I didn't finish it. It was the UK, wasn't it?
May have been UK. She got
and
her.
One of the sisters was the traitor, and the other one wasn't.
Her out. I said, "Oh my gosh!"
So where I ended, the traitor, the faithful sister, was like, "My sister's just being weird. I just can't help but to think she might be a traitor."
It pissed me off that she did that. She got her sister out. Rude.
I don't know. So my thing is, I probably, even if I knew, I might not, because I would be like, nigga, you up, we all up.
That's why I'm like, why wouldn't you at least wait, like protect each other till the end? Like, okay, but like it was early. She like early episode 2, she getting her sister out. Like, bruh, give it some time.
Yeah, I might be like, I mean, girl, go as far as you can, because I know you're acting weird, but you're only acting weird to me. If they can't figure it out,
oh well.
Hey, go as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Anyway, Love is Blind.
Yeah, so Love is Blind. Breezy broke up with Connor. What's his name?
Connor.
I think it was. Oh, you know what? The episode started off with us with Breezy having more integrity than we gave her credit for last week. Last week we went off on Breezy at the end of the episode because the old boy, little short man, was flirting with her and she was entertaining it. So we had a lot of smoke for her. But then this group of episodes, I think it was like 2 episodes, like F you, Netflix, give us the batch. Anyway, these 2 started off with her going to the house and telling Connor all of the things. So she doesn't deserve all the smoke that we gave her, because she had she had more integrity than we gave her credit for. Anyway, but then she ends up breaking up with him anyway, which was hilarious because they had just went to a nice dinner and she was like, "You are loving me in a way that I have never been loved before. And my dad is saying maybe this is just the kind of love I've been looking for and I've needed and just didn't know." But it was like insulting, but like nice, right? Because she was basically like, "You don't have no money, but you asked me how my day is, and that's sweet."
Like you love me so much, but also I don't think you have like a lot of self-motivation, and like your house is built. And when I think about that, I'm like, dang, he's probably really not going to take care of me in the future because he can't even pick up his drawers. But the way that you love me, I appreciate.
It's very nice. And then they got home from that dinner and she was like, "So it's over."
I was like, okay,
it's over. I know I just said that you love me a lot, but like not in the way I need to be loved.
So bye. Yeah.
Too. I was like, "Oh, sorry, bro." So anyway, yeah, they ended, which I mean, I feel like that was the right answer anyway. She didn't want to be with him. And then we got to the end of, I was gonna say Asian girl. I don't remember her name.
Emma and what's their names? Emma and Mike.
Okay, so Emma says yes to Mike, and right before that, Mike says basically he wants her to go first because that's going to let him know where she basically falls on the kid scale. Like if she's going to work her way over to wanting to have a kid. I think this is a bad idea.
I think she should have said no. He should say no. Yeah. The thing is, though, I think he's going to say yes, but I think they both should say no.
I agree. I don't think she's going to want to have kids, and even should she change her mind and have kids, she's going to hate him
100%
for a long time.
100%.
And so it's not even like this is a bad idea. But you know, whatever, y'all. All the best. Love is fun.
Yeah. What's the dude? Devo and Brittany, I do know. I'm assuming they said no. They must have, because as it turns out, I think his name is Devontae Child. I hate the name Devo. They said he's engaged with a baby.
I did see that recently. So because he didn't want to be with her either.
Well, no, he didn't. But I'm like,
a baby takes 9 months to cook.
And that's what I'm saying.
That man.
They normally, although you probably can look up the marriage certificates, Mel. They normally only go out about a year. So I feel like he had to have broken up with her, got with somebody else, and immediately got her pregnant.
Yeah. Haven't we seen we've seen people have baby, do they be on the reunions?
Yeah. The one white
That's
girl from a couple
somebody
seasons
had a
ago had a baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's just he knew he didn't want to be with that girl.
No,
I guess
which is so
has
crazy
he told
because she's such a beautiful girl. Like,
I agree. It just don't seem like that she's his type.
yes, he wants a white woman.
Yeah.
You know, I actually hate that to be the case. Like when you were like, this woman is clearly attractive, like a very pretty girl, has a lot going for herself, and you just can't get over the fact that she is not white. That'd be so crazy to me. I feel like you don't think you should be an equal opportunist to beauty?
I'm not.
Meaning, no, but let me be clear. Meaning you can't find the beauty in someone, regardless of race.
Enough to be with them?
Yes.
No. What? What? No. Oh my gosh. A type. You can look at all I don't have no exes. If you looked at all of the men I have historically been interested in and entertained for a period of time, they are similarities. I am not able to find the attraction in just people or men. Like it's not a universal. Oh no, there is beauty there. No, there is beauty for somebody else to enjoy, not me. Sorry. I don't feel like that's weird. That's normal. Y'all be everybody. No. I don't want to be offensive. That's the only reason why I'm not saying.
I agree. This is why we're moving on.
I do agree there, though. I think that there are people who can, and that this show is perfect for them. I could never, would never go on a show like this because love is not blind for me. Love has 20/20 for me. It is the first step in attraction for me. And so if you are similar to me, this is not the show for you. You should go on a show that is it should be talking.
So then should they ask to see your dating history?
It should be Love is Silent. Go on a show where all you do is date people off looks, and then you have to talk to them and see if you stay, if you want to keep going. There it is. Love is Silent. Somebody pitch that.
So you're going to marry someone based off your initial attraction.
Yeah.
Then you're going to go
and then they have to talk.
Then they'll unravel and you'll see their psychotic personality and the fact that they have no money.
Then they have to talk.
You know, the other couple that I found fascinating is Alex H and Ashley. Why does it say Alex H? Were there two Alexes? Alex and Ashley, they said love is visual.
Yes.
Love is 20/20. How about that? Love is not blind. Love is 20/20. That he said he wanted, I don't even remember. He wanted to be have the helicopter in Dubai.
They said where you see yourself in 2 years or something.
Yeah.
This man. First of all, being married to her was like number 3 or 4 on the list. The first thing was like Dubai, other international places.
Yeah, it was like a trust fund over here, an offshore account over here. Like, sir, are you running a criminal enterprise?
Like, what are you saying? How are you? What? You don't even have a job or a place to stay right now. Shut up. Shut up.
Somebody said love has bifocals.
Because no, thank you. Oh
man. Yes, I think she needs to run for the hills. I think he is a liar. I think he is unhoused. I think he is unemployed. I think that he will gaslight. Oh man, there's a therapist that I follow on social media, and he says he uses something, I don't remember what it's called, where he's able to victimize himself in the midst of you holding him accountable, then all of a sudden he's the victim.
Yeah.
And so he used scenes from the show to display or illustrate that. And I was like, correct. Because he's like, now I feel like it's 2-on-1. What do you want to do? Do you want to, what did he say? Do you want to see my receipts? Do you want to watch me jack off? And I was like,
he did say that. I forgot.
He left quickly.
Slightly.
Yeah.
With the girl at the table. Man, he's a liar.
Yeah,
he is such a liar. He sat at that table and the girl was like, wait, when you was in Texas, but you were staying with the girl. And Bo actually was like, what?
Yeah.
Do about this?
Yeah.
That's not what you said.
Yep.
You're lying. And he just won't own. She better say no. All the flags are there, honey.
Yes.
All of them are there. Run for the hills.
The only couple that should say yes are Vic and Christine. We never see them, but I think
we don't know enough about them. They probably don't know enough about each other.
That's true. Has anyone seen the story why they are not on the show for real?
I saw something that had to do with the amount of couples. I don't know if it's true though. They probably gonna talk about it on the stupid reunion.
I hope so. The final batch and the reunion are together, or are they splitting the reunion off?
They're probably gonna split it off because they're stupid.
That's what I think too.
A bait and switch of streaming.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say on them?
No. Stupid.
Last thing I want to say, you see Mary's son died?
Oh my gosh, Mary's son died. Did you see what Whitney posted?
No, I don't follow any of them on socials. What did she say?
She meant well. She meant well. Okay, let me say this because she meant well. Whitney posted after Mary's son dies. Whitney posted, she posted a picture of her and her son. And
wait.
Yeah.
In response to Mary's son dying, Whitney posted a picture of her and her son?
And her own son. And she said, soccer weekends with Brooks feels especially meaningful today as we remember the fragility of life. In memory of Robert Jr., with so much love for your family, Mary Cosby, we're here for you. And I was like, well, everybody, first of all, the entire internet is like, hey, girl, hey, do you think that was the appropriate thing to do? And like, I don't know if that was the right call. Anyway, it's very hard. Like, I know you lost your son, and it's gonna make me appreciate mine even more today as we go to soccer practice, as you are planning the funeral for yours. It was just she meant well. It was not a good idea.
I'm so sorry that you lost your child. So what I'm gonna do is post me and my child to say I'm so sorry for you, that I'm so happy for me that your son is dead and not mine.
I have mine.
So I'm going to pack my bag and go off to the soccer game. Condolences, though.
It was just such a weird, like, oh, girl, that's not the one you should post. I understand what she meant, but like, that wasn't it. Anyway, that's very sad that Mary's son has died. Like, it's a tragedy to see, because he's been on this show for so long. He was so young, and like to see the progression of his addiction, to see her concern for him just grow over time. He then gets arrested. He got married to that random, there's just been so many things that we got to witness on this show, and for it to end like this is just truly devastating for her. I'm so sad.
And she not that 2 makes it any better, but like, that is your child. That's your one and only child.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dang, it really, really sad. God bless her. Yeah, that's really, really sad. I keep hearing this door. I keep thinking the housekeeper's coming in here, or the room service. Okay. Oh, they said they think she's the first mother to bury a child on the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's really sad. I just finished season 2. I'm trying to actually post this video today. Let's pray it happens. And AJ died.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
Man.
AJ from Real Housewives. That was Candy's boo.
Man, I said, Lord have mercy. This is terrible. I felt really, really bad for her. Really, really, really. Even though they had like broken up, it seems like they were still friendly. with
Yeah.
one another. Just terribly sad, man. It's really, really sad.
Agreed.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are being safe out there. And if you do have any family members that are in any of the areas of Dubai or anywhere over there, that they're also being as safe as they possibly can in these very unpredictable times. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.